There we go. All right. We are live. There we go. All right. Checking, testing. La 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 la. Audio loud. Okay. Gotta let me know if this is too loud, too short. We are doing this for the first time. All right. Oh, let's keep that charged. Yep, I know. No, okay, whatever. All right. Looks like I can do this all set up. Let's try and get a go live going here. All right, where is... So that's working. All right. So I know many of you are going to probably be looking at this well after it's live, but this is my first attempt at doing this. Obviously, you know, a lot of people have watched me going ahead. It's not charging. That's wonderful. Well, I don't know why that's not charging. So there. Never. I don't mean that. So usually I have a little bit of structure, but not really a whole lot of structure to this. We are going to just do this as it comes across. So there's nothing I'm opening in this. We just wanted to proof of concept. I wanted to make sure I can use my phone for this so that I can do this in the future. But at the same time, wanted to touch base with a few things that I do and a few things I've done this weekend. There's a few boxes that I've been opening up over the course of some days, but wasn't posting videos for it because it was at the ballpark. Went ahead and did a bunch of this one. Actually, most of you probably seen if you've seen that video, but we're just going to go through these cards. But I've been going ahead and visiting the Citizens Bank Park lately. Season ticket holder, but I decided to treat my boy, since I happen to have a few extra days last minute, to a couple of home games, or at least the home opener. It wasn't really the best day in Philly, I can guarantee you that. It was a terrible loss. At the same time, was terrible weather. So didn't really get to enjoy we got to enjoy the whole atmosphere of opening day, but we didn't really get to enjoy what comes with it, which means a win. But like I said, we did go ahead and hit the team store. And the one thing about the team store which is the New Era team store in Philly, is that they sell baseball cards. So I decided when I go back there, I'm going to grab boxes because I get a nice discount for being a season ticket holder. at there. I was going to go ahead and pick up some cards and rip them at the ballpark. Now, I gotta say, I don't normally video. I'm not going to video those, but something I've been noticing. And again, I don't know if this is everybody's having these problems, but I'm having a big issue with Stadium Club. But that's what they typically have there. They have Stadium Club and the two blasters here, and they have a hanger packs. But I have been noticing, and I don't know if it's something that you out there have been noticing, so comment, but it seems like, I'm going to show you here in a second. I'm just going through this box here that I have. Now, this box I think was one that I had done a video for where I had taken the son to, before opening day, we happened to be in this city, um, going to a Philly or Flyers game actually. So, and if you're not familiar with Philly, the stadiums are real close proximity. So we got up there early for this hockey game. Or, I'm sorry, no, it wasn't a hockey game. I apologize. It was a lacrosse game for the Philadelphia Wings. And my son, he was going to be on the field with his local lacrosse team. So we were there. Go ahead and give you a quick here. Son got to go ahead and play on the field with lacrosse. You see the big one there with his back is my boy. I mean, I don't make small kids. Number 11, that's him right there. So piece of, good to him. But they got to play on the field, and stuff like that. So we were in Philly. We went ahead and stopped by and picked up some cards, and I did a video for it, but I didn't really notice it. I might have noticed it at the time, but I didn't really notice it. They're all off print. And I'm like, okay, I mean, maybe it was just those boxes, right? Every one of them off print, off print, off print, off print, off print. Okay. So, okay, one run, and everything else. But you go through, and other sideways cards are not. They're printed properly. Didn't really think a whole lot of it in the video, didn't even notice it because I was pulling everything. But it was something that eventually I did notice on the return trips, because the return trips were these boxes. And these boxes, I did happen to notice it, and I noticed it right away. Now there's two sets in here because I went ahead and opened a couple of boxes at one time. So we're just going to go through these cards. But I saved them in the box because obviously at the stadium you don't have, you know, ways to protect cards and stuff. So I just put them all in the one box. Anyway, these are not. These were the pulls from Delo. Actually, that one is. They are okay. These are Delo's pulls right here. Got them in the mail, Delo. If you happen to watch this after the fact, and Doc, yeah, we got to talk. So maybe off stream, or the way that we've been talking. But anyway, so I've been noticing that every first card in the pack, if it's sideways, if it's a wide print, it's an off print. Every one, as the pack starts off, it starts off as an off print. So I don't know if that's just a quality control issue. You guys got to let me know. Quality control issue. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I know. I see that, Mr. E. And thanks for watching, by the way. I appreciate it. But yeah, quality control. But it's just so odd that it's just always the first card. But anyway, so here's the cards I pulled. out of these packs, and I have two separate trips. Don't remember which day it was, but we pulled a master print of Gunner for the one. We have an Andy Jimenez, a Riley Chief Fantasy. Actually, I think this was Friday's, called a Julio on the Chrome, which is a really cool looking card for Julio. So that's going to be up. And another reason why I'm doing this is I'm going to start showing the process of CollX. I'm going to get people out there and potentially using it, because that's the best marketplace for me right now, for my cards. So if you're looking for stuff, CollX, that's where I'm selling it. So Randy Rosarena, but I also want to show you guys how easy it is to use. So as an alternative towards um, going ahead and, like, again, another sideways issue card. We got a black Alex Manoah. That's pretty cool. Eric Davis, Ken, rookie. Corey Bellinger, Jake DeGrom. Sorry, Jake. But again, right now I got a lot of my big cards up there. But going forward, that's where all my cards are going to be. We got a Jonathan Aranda in the red, J.P. Crawford, who went off. He's been going off lately. Sucks to hear about the White Sox not really having that many runs. I saw the picture of Joey Votto sitting on the bench, or not the bench, the bleachers, watching the first game of the season. Yeah. So if people are watching this after the fact, know if there's any value in these misprint cards or not, or if it's just the fact that they're kind of a throwaway because there's nothing there. I really, really would like to know. Tyler Stevenson, Aaron Abreu, Mr. Woodruff. There's a Joe Musgrove. It's way off. It's like you can barely see the Joe. Barely see the Joe because of the Musgrave. That's so weird how they're always like, there was only those ones that were off. We have another Austin Riley, which sucked because we were pulling Rileys, and I hate the Braves, but Brady Singer, Nimmo. Just love Stadium Club, and the idea of ripping or opening Stadium Club at the stadium kind of just appeals to me. Another one, a Yoshida. I mean, we have a triumvirance here, Justin Verlander, not bad. Just put that with the inserts. Matt Wallner. I'm watching Twins and the Brewers right now. Very close game into the ninth on MLB TV. I got back into the hobby. Yeah. Yeah, stadium clubs are really good. I mean, I only got into um I only got into cards because this past September, I think, I started, like, I've been in the cars a lot. So, and I was like, all right, we just moved. I have this whole large bin of old cards. I'm like, I got to go through it. I got to go see if there's stuff in here that could be worth something. I'm seeing stuff on YouTube. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So it started to go through, and I'm like, I wonder if there's any apps that I can use to help collate this. And misprint Joe Mauer. Um, Nice Brandon Woodruff there. And went ahead and started looking at a few, and eventually got to the CollX one. I'm like, all right, man, this seems kind of intuitive. I mean, it's a little, wonky at first, but if you understand how it works, bad Kirby Puckett with the bat flip, Red Freddy, Verdugo, Jeter, and Groshans as the other cards from that pack. But as soon as you realize how it works and what you're expecting from it, it's really good. They're only 10%, which is much better than some of the others like eBay. So they only take 10%. These are some from a previous one, the master photos. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. There's a Vargas. There's a Freddie Chief Fantasy. But yeah, Stadium Club. I opening this when it first came out, I'm like, it is awesome. Here's the other one, master photo of Paul Goldschmidt. So, but I love the photos. My son loves the photos. But and then we've been getting some pretty decent hits. We got a Chrome Miggy, goes with the Hooli, CJ, Clanahan, Contrast, Black Contreras, Langoliers. Like just the idea that you can get a really cool looking card. Volpe, we got Drew Waters, Buxton. He didn't help me out at all, but I have a very special card going to be coming my way, and I'll tell you about that in a second. But Thurman Munson, we got another Austin Riley. He haunts me right now out of these packs. Nolan Jones, rookie on the red. Bregman, Vladdy, the Hawk, Stroman, Buxton didn't do me justice. Let's see, Peraza, Gibson, Jeter Downs, JP, Jordan Diaz, Oscar. As you can see, we got a Adley on the triumvirate there. It's pretty, that snuck in there too. Manny Machado, Bobby Witt, Ozzy, Max Fried, JT, JJ, the in Little League home run fan for them from yesterday, Chris Morel, Hornsby, Alonzo, and Tucker was that first two boxes. So nothing dramatic, nothing out in the open, nothing out there, but it wouldn't last because I gotta say I was happy. Now these are some of the other hits that were in those other boxes. J Rod, Bichette. I did open another blaster, or not blaster hanger because they had hangers. So I got a Goldie, Jose, Cal, a couple of yellows here, JJ, and then obviously the rookie class, a couple of inserts, and then a Jordan Lawler on the other stars. So, but yeah, I gotta say too, I don't know if you guys who are watching this are fans of the Phillies or just opening day ceremonies in general, but I gotta say, Philly does it right. So again, this is me and my kids. Again, you get to see my picture for once. But this they had us. Well, they do this thing in Philly where they come in from the left field or from almost left of center, right over here, and the whole team passes by. And I got a video of it with my boy. We didn't think that we were going to be that close because the size of that flag, but they ended up not putting any kind of barriers. So what they did was they ended up just walking a rope when almost the time was right. So they cut through the crowd and they ended up cutting right near us. So I ended up getting really close front. That's us in our seats. That's just something from somewhere else. Okay. But yeah, I don't have the video on my iPad, but I posted it on my other socials. But yeah, we got front row to everybody on the Phillies walking past us. Bryce, Nola, a whole team walked past. Made my son's day. But yeah, so but I don't know if you guys have gotten to when you're opening up your tops, you get the home run payoff funds. Where did my wife move it to? She said she moved it, but I don't know where she moved it to. Is it in here? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, let's see if I can do this. We are going to do this a little differently. I appreciate you guys hanging with me. I'm a little disorganized because, again, this being the first one. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's go tops. Let's go to the tops website. My account. Yeah, log me in. So I don't care about your stupid stuff. not a robot. So they don't think I'm a robot. All right. So they have these home run challenge cards. You can care about doxing me. You can see my address, and my business address. But anyway, so here's everybody that I've done in the home run payoff. Right. So it's you. I mean, you pick the day. You pick the time. You pick the day of your player. You put your code in. No big deal, right? Well, here's the days that I picked. So I was there on the 30th and or not there. I was there on the 29th. The 29th was the opening day. We got kicked back a day. But the 30th was Harper, Olson, same game, and Ellie. And this is the day that Harper fell in the camera well. So he hurt his back and, he didn't end up hitting a home run. But Matt Olson did. And so I get a freebie card from Matt Olson for that. And I'm curious to see what that is. If it's anything that's pretty out there, one of a kind type thing. Yeah, Ellie didn't get me anything. I don't think he's hit a home run yet. Byron didn't get me anything on that day, and Bryce was not even playing that day, so I kind of lost out on that one. So got a few more to wait for. But yeah, so that's advantages there. I mean, I'm very happy with the outcome there. So that's one thing that I want and want to see when it comes in. Plus, we're still waiting for redemption, past redemption that I posted about and so on. So ended up with two masters out of one block box on one of the days that I was there. So I got a Derek Jeter and a Riley Green, both in one pack. So it was pretty cool. Here's the other cards. Again, these are the ones that were um, ended up being a miss and so on. So we got a Hazley there. We got a black Pujols. We got a regular Correa. Willie Mays. Luis Ortiz. Another off-print McCarthy. And this was one of the nice ones that we got. We got an orange Jonathan Aranda. Not bad. I'm glad that these ones aren't off printed. That's the 199. Yeah, okay, Stubby got hurt. That's terrible. That's my boy right there, Mr. Logan. It's a numbered card, number of the number people who guessed correctly in the month. Oh, okay, that's cool. I appreciate that, Mr. E. I was not aware of exactly. That was my first time doing it, so hopefully it's a low enough number and we get something pretty good out of that. And I'll definitely post pictures or a video of it when we get it. So JD Torque, we got a Corbin, nice Corbin. In fact, I actually have ended up pulling or getting out of a break for D'Lo the Corbin parallel for 93, the 93 parallel. Schwarber off print. We got a red Detmers. Ronald, Joe Morgan, Alex Burleson, Yelich on the misprint. We have an Otani Virtuoso's card. Yogi, Louis, Miggy, Kwan on another misprint. Joe Ryan. I just don't understand how they can let him go. I know it's quality control for this, but it's terrible that this many cards made it through. Willie Adames. We got ourselves a Michael Harris. Got another off-print of Swanson. Ozzy, Willie, Cavalli. I heard he did very well. I think it was Kate Cavalli. I'm not sure if it's exactly him. No, it was guy from New York that has a similar name. We have another off-print Devers, a Red Wayno, Perdomo, O'Neill, DL. Let's see, these ones are upside down. Molina. We have an Alvarez on the fantasy. A B Stott for my Phillies. That's off print. And then we have a couple of regulars here. Okay. All right. We're almost to the cards that I've isolated from these packs that are working. We just got to get through this last one. Pulled Nichiro. Not bad on the master photo. We have Ortiz. Jonathan India on the black. We have Marcus Simeon, Bo, Jim Palmer, Simeon Woods. We have a Gunner Red. There you go. Looks like maybe some scratch marks, not sure. Brooks, Jake, Chipper, Larry Walker, Ken on the red, Xander, Dalton, CJ, Michael Grove, Alonzo, Polar Bear, Shea, Buxton, Vidolo, Reed on the Sepia, Gallen, Bregman, Vaughn, Brian Bello, Rod Carew, Tani, Diaz, Albies, Raleigh. Albies can also rot in hell too. Sorry, that guy kills my Phillies. Stewie Ruiz, Freeman, Wright, Torrey Hunter, and Chrome Verlander, Juan Soto, and Chalk. All right, so that's all the cards of Stadium Club. Okay. We'll get to the hanger of 2024 in a moment, but these were the stadium polls. These were the stadium misprint polls. We have the three chromes, Miggy, Verlander, and Julio. They go with our red and blacks and our inserts. All right, so here's the cards here. Some of these have been known or shown already, and these ones I think actually were all shown, but these are some of the really good hits. We got a first day Dontrell, not bad. We got a photographer's proof of Christy Matheson. We have a hollow of Matt Olson, Doc. It's on the market, 3 of 25. So I'm going to get that into a one touch in a second. We have Andrew Abbott, who just put a little bit of whooping on my Phillies yesterday to 199. We pulled a Ryan Nelson Gold. We pulled a Ellie De La Cruz Yellow. We pulled a Chrome Jeter. And we have a red Beam Team Riley Green. So they were the cool cards pulled from the first stadium pull. That video's been up. But yeah, so these were the other ones. I kept them all together. So, all right. So moving past these, we have our 2024s. Now, I was generally surprised about this. I grabbed two of them, and I couldn't believe. Now, the price of these are very high in relation if you wanted to go and buy them, retail. But with my discount, I pretty much get them at retail. So that's the advantage there. So it's not like I'm overpaying for them just because you buy them from the stadium. But there's nothing different than the regular blasters. So here's the, we got a lot of base, but here's the other cards. And as you can see, we got ourselves a red, white, and blue in there. So Red Wade Boggs. We got a Julio in the yellows. Go with the Ellie. But this was a surprise card. I'm definitely happy that this one was in there. Number to 76. Number 43 is 76. Corbett. Oh, son of a. And as you can see behind him, same pack. Pulled a Xander relic card and a Corbin to 76. So, yeah, I'm satisfied that those are some banger hangers hiding in the stadium, and definitely going to be picking up potentially a few more, some of the stars, insert cards, but yeah, and nothing really special. Always check the Phillies cards too. Want to make sure there's no Kevin Hart ones hiding in there. And again, this is the other pack I pulled. Nothing major in here. We called ourselves a Luciano Chrome. Max Fried on the blue. We have a Danny Jansen. Luis Matos, Andy Ibanez. We have a Henry Davis rookie on the 35th. We pulled a Showtime on the blueprint with an Encarnacion rookie. So on the Stars card. So again, a lot of base like we normally see, but they were the hits of the packs. But again, one pack there, and boom, good cards. So, yep, that was the weekend's polls. And again, I didn't really do videos on them because again, we were out enjoying the game, trying to hope for a Phillies win. We did get a win the second day. We went, which was Sunday, but overall was not a successful weekend for the Phillies. But hey, it is a 162 game season. They're not going to win every single game of the year, so there you go. But let me know what you guys did this weekend. I know we got a few people watching. I appreciate you doing that. We're not going to be doing this for an extremely long time because, again, this being my first, it was mainly a proof of concept. In a sense, it was to make sure that I knew that I can do this. These are all my big ones. Know that I can do this with the equipment I have, that I can do it on the road. All right, let's get some one touches here. And wanted to talk to some of you guys out there. So let's get some of these going. So I'll let you know people who watch this after the fact. Want to say keep an eye forward. Actually, I might actually depends on when I get my hobby of 24 heritage because that's going to be coming soon. Whenever that releases from Tops, I got it directly from them. There you go, Doc. There it is. If you're interested in that one too, that one's on the chopping block. I got to find the other cards that I have that he's interested in because I had gotten them all. But just picked up a few, and we're gonna do a giveaway. Now it's gonna take a little bit of time because I still want to add one more thing to the giveaway. But we want to get right now I'm at under 320 subscribers. So if we get pretty much every milestone, like 50 and 100 milestone, we're gonna do a giveaway. I have to figure out how I'm gonna do it. I got to talk to people who do giveaways and stuff like that to see what the right way to do it is going to be. But want to do giveaways for blaster boxes of Heritage, leading into Heritage's 2024. They haven't released yet, but we're going to be doing blaster box giveaways. But one thing I'm doing is I did place an order for 21, 22, 23 hobby boxes. So maybe I'll do a live rip of them leading up into hopefully leading if I can get my 24 box on time, we'll lead it up. Thanks, Mr. E. I appreciate that. Leave it up for the day of release. I don't want to do it early because it's a little there's enough people out there who are doing it early, but we'll definitely give it a shot. I want to see what 2024 holds. We love 21, 22. Not sure a lot of people do. Did open a lot because it's on the lower price point, and I'm doing this as a hobby. I'm trying to sell my stuff as a as a kind of like a side business, side hustle of sorts. So there you go. There's that. I don't have any 55s, not 55s. What are these? These ones are. These ones are, yeah, 55 point. Don't have any 55.1 touches. Excuse me. But I do have. No, it's much bigger. There we go. These ones. I do have card sleeves and top loaders. So there we go. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna do some streams. Video still good. All right, yeah, we're gonna just the wifey's cutting in, so we're actually gonna cut this short about now. Um, Again, this was just mainly a proof of concept. Make sure I can do it with the equipment I got. Wanted to show off. Wanted to give you guys something to look at. But appreciate everybody who did show up or is going to watch this after the fact. But we are going to do in future videos. We're going to open those hobby boxes. We're going to go ahead and I'll show you guys, how I go through using CollX. We got the iPod or iPad set up for that. Gotta find my app though. Somehow it has disappeared. Not on there. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, and for those of you, oh, there it is right there, CollX. So I'll give you a quick skippy. We gotta log in. Yes, log in. So enable notifications. Yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna do this full screen here. So this gives you an idea of my CollX. So we have a ton of cards on there. In fact, as you can see, we got 1,705 cards listed, and then the total value of my stat. I do all mine based on comps. I do my best to go against eBay comps. So, we'll go through that and I'll show you how I upload them. I'm very reasonable with going ahead and like I said, there's so many cards here. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I do my best to respond to people who want to get collection, multiple cards, give discounts for that. If you think cards are overvalued, let me know. Um, we go ahead and I try to do my best to go ahead and now just to give you a couple ideas here. Some of my more higher cost cards, just that are up there. We got the Royce Lewis auto relic card, Alonso auto relic card, the Novelli Marte auto on the 2024 silver pack card. There's that Corbin. Okay. We got a couple of Yamamotos here, back from 2021, the Black Huli, and so on. So there's definitely the one of one Simeon. I got that cheap because it's got a slight imperfection on the printing plate. But yeah, no, it's got some basketball in there for those, some hockey. So definitely, if you're interested in any of these, we got a couple of cool ones here. And what's that? This one here is Emmett Olson gold signature Panini card. So some short prints. We got Insta Vision. So yeah, there's a lot. If you're interested, oh, congrats for Bryce. Got his first of the year. Thanks for the update, bud. But yeah, so we definitely have a lot. And again, it's not a perfect app by no means. People want to criticize it for how clunky it is and how the AI on the recognition's a little off. But if you understand what it is and what you're going to do and how you're going to handle it, then you know it's perfect. It does the job. It lets you show your collection. People go ahead and they have their collection in there. You pay so much money to get the pro. There's what you search: TCP sports cards or traveling card puller. But yeah, there's ways that you can maximize it by becoming a um, what is it here? They call it CollX Pro perks. So just to show you some of the pro perks you get discounts on stuff. Whatnot gets you a create account and get $15 from Whatnot. Fanatics gets you 15 off of the first purchase. This one was a good one. I've used this a couple times. Ordering from BCW Direct, you get 10% off. So, and then a whole bunch of other discounts just for being being part of this. And again, it's $10 a month, and they give you $5 credit. Or no, sorry, what is it? About $10 credit? I think it's 10. I think you get yeah, I think you get $10 in credit. So they pretty much you sign up for it, and they give you the $10 back in credit to then use within the store. So lets you go ahead and deal with that. So anyway, all right. So we're gonna pretty much appreciate to everybody who hung out, who viewed it, and who's gonna view it on the other end. After the fact. Um, this was good. I enjoyed this, and I hope you guys did too. And we'll get more of it going now that I know I can do it, without any issues here. So, all right, peace out. Traveling card puller. Love you guys. See you.